Hello, 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 gamers. Welcome back. It is day 2 of Final Fantasy having been released on Arena, and we are jumping into a draft. We probably got about 5 or 6 under our belt at this time. Almost every single one of them is 2-1. Actually, I think all of them are. We have yet to trophy yet, but we will keep trying. It'll be great. I'm looking at my 17 lands as we speak. We've got 5. No, let's do Finn and traditional draft. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drafts down. We've drafted red, white, red, green, black, red, blue, black, white, black, and blue, black. And they're all 2-1. All 2-1. We have exactly a 66% match win percentage, which is great, but 0 trophies. So we're going to dive in and see what we can find now. Cypher, this one's really good, right? Whenever a creature attacks alone, double strike. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target instant or sorcery, mana value 3 or less from your graveyard without paying the mana cost. And then it's flashback. I mean, it's really tough not to do that, right? Especially because you can put this down and then something else gets the double strike right away. What is this card? Actual Factual Counterspell. Pretty good. Final Days is one of my early picks along with the Chocobo Racetrack as super busted uncommons. Final Days is very good, but we're going to take Cypher Almacy. Bit of a red mage myself, if I don't mind. Fire Magic is great. Black Waltz seems very good, particularly in like the Black Mage deck. Fire Magic does allow us to kind of sit into blue-red as well. But seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that I'm really happy to play in black-red, I don't mind jumping to black-red. Demon Wall played really well for me in this blue-black deck that I just had. It was particularly strong with the rare equipment that gets a 1/1 counter whenever you do non-creature spells. But I want to play Black Waltz. I want to play black-red. We did have a chance to do it one time, but it was the Arena draft where Arena crashed. And so we started off with Sephiroth and Clive, but unfortunately the rest of the draft was auto-drafted. So that got us a 2-1. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, looking on to the next one. Ooh, Bartz and Boko. This is a very good card, particularly in like red-green. Summon Fenrir seems very good. We also see Vane's Treachery and Suplex. These are also very incredible cards. Sephiroth's Intervention, also so very good. What I've noticed is there are a lot of artifacts, and so the Suplex has the ability to not only take care of early creatures, but things like the White Aura Site, the Chocobo Racetrack. You know, this having this 2-mana, even though it's sorcery speed, exile target artifact or exile target creature with power 3 or less. It just seems like we want to do. And the other thing I like is the fact that it's cheap, right? If we're playing black-red with mages as likely a sub-theme, we want cheap stuff that continues to ping. Now, I don't mind the Sabbatender. It's actually kind of grown on me. At first, I was like, I don't like it. But then I think, like, realistically, unless their opponent casts a removal spell on it, it's dealing like 3 or 4 damage in a game. Even later, it's good. I also like the dual land, but I think we're going to grab this Ahriman. I'm sold on it. I think the 2/2 flyer kind of gets in there often. And I also think that the Death Touch can kill off some of the big threats in the format. And then finally, the ability to sacrifice artifacts and creatures can be pretty big. A lot of blue-green here, right? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that I'm happy to play in blue-green. We're going to take this fight on because it's in our colors, but it's a little scary not seeing much red or black. Freya Crescent. Oh, man. It's a 1-mana, 1/1 flyer that can also help with equipment. Oh, but there's also this Black Mage's Rod. Someone on our server had mentioned that this is the card. Like, this is the card of the format. Super good common, 2/1, and then also is that Black Mage sort of thing. And it just, like, the more you get, the better they are. Because you can continuously start to stack them on each other, and it all kind of works out. Lab Maniac. Clash of the Icons. Oh, this one's actually really good. Green card. I don't think I'm super sold on really anything here. Monk's Fist is probably not it. It is a creature that's also a non-creature spell, so maybe we should be taking that. This, I think, is a better card. But we'll take the Monk's Fist. No, I want to take the Clash of the Icons. We can get another Monk's Fist. If there's a bunch of like green cards that we end up taking or wanting to take, then we'll want to move that on. Tifa's Limit Break. I think this has certainly a place for things. I don't know if it's the 0122 sort of style of things, but Fight On or this Town I think is where we want to be. And we already have a Fight On, so I'm going to take this Town. That could help us splash what we need to. Wow, lots of good Town stuff going on. But we're kind of far away from a lot of that. So let's take this thing. I don't really know. I don't really love many of these cards. We're going to take the 4/4 just because it's kind of big. Cornered by Black Mages over Laughing Mad. This is tough. I think I'm going to take the Black Mages just because it also makes the 01 that we want. Instant Ramen is a non-creature spell. And it draws a card. And it's just a, you know, a black cantrip. And then also later on, we can end up drawing other cards with it with Ahriman. Like, we don't have to sacrifice this as a food. So I think we probably want about 4 more Black Mage generators. Some Cactars. Town Greeter. Yeah, green was definitely open in this seat, huh? Great Sword, Sandworm, Suplex. Okay, yeah, these are some good cards to open up. I've been very impressed with the Sandworm. I do think I'm still going to stick with the Suplex here because we don't have that much removal. We got the one piece of removal so far, and removal seems incredibly important. Excuse me. Other cards that we're really interested in, I don't really know the set all that well, so we'll see. But, you know, I would take a Sephiroth's Intervention. I would take that, the 3/3 Demon, I think, the 2-mana 3/3 that puts 6 mana for a counter on it. That seems fine. More Black Mage Rods. I think we're going to pretty highly check those out. And then, of course, anything wild up the rare lane. Starting Town doesn't feel particularly important to me. The Katana is good. Oh, Black Mage's Rod is good. Remo and Rude are good. I might take the Rod here just because it's very clearly in our game plan. Ifrit is also something we can look at wheeling. But we've got quite a few cards in here. We'll just take this Black Mage's Rod. I'm happy to take 6 of them. Sephiroth's Intervention versus a Suplex. Both very good. We have 2 Suplexes already, and I'm down to play a third one, but I think I want my first Intervention to take care of a big threat. If somebody drops like a 6/6, Suplex not going to help us out. Let's take the Intervention. I don't think we'll come to regret that, but there's always a possibility. But then we also have a bunch of things we want to do on 2 anyway, of like Black Mage's Rods, and hopefully we're going to be drawing a couple other things. You know, pretty happy with things as they're shaping up so far. Another Black Mage's Rod is tough to turn down. We do see a Red Mage's Rod as well, or Rapier. And there's Shambling Seath. Still think it's very good. I'm going to take this Black Mage's Rod, though. We're going all in. All in on the Black Mage Rod. The Bant Chocobo. We also see Summon GF Ifrit. That's really the only card in our colors. It is a creature, but it's still pretty good. Kind of helps us loot away. We also have this Lunatic Pandora, just as a very cheap non-creature spell, but I don't think it's as impactful as even something like Instant Ramen, so I'm less excited about it. Demon Wall seems very good, but my Sitting Elder also looks particularly strong. We have some 2s and 3 rods, so we're going to take my Sitting Elder for now, but that might be the wrong pick later in the format. What is this here? Is this Crown? Crown certainly is worth the splash. We're going to need to get some fixing for it. But I'll take it. I'll take Crown. I feel like I always need about 3 sources. Notably, we do have Crossroads Village, so that's 1 source on it. What the heck is this thing? Oh, okay. We've got Summon Esperama. Oh, this seems really good in our deck, huh? Yeah, we're going to pick this thing up. Creature deals damage equal to the number of non-creature, non-land cards in your graveyard. There's lots of those. And then also, wizards you control get +1/+1 to the end of turn. That's what we want. Sandworm is great. Slap that thing in here as a little bit of top end. The haste on it is just, it's very good. Starting town is fine. Very reasonable wheel. That's actually 2 now for Crom, and I think it's just fine. We can grab this. I don't think we want this, right? This is a threaten effect. You may have attached equipment. You control that creature. Yeah. That's a red-white card. Probably not playing really any blue cards unless there's some big bomb. This one's a good one, though. Is there anything else that we want? Light of Judgment is fine. This is a Brainstorm. Yeah, this is also worth a splash. Marlboro. Also a very good card. But this thing is probably worth a splash, I think. Because we're doing a bunch of non-creature spells as it is, anyway, right? And this is another one that triggers the Black Mage rods. Also triggers, when other things go. That also works. Just seems like that's what we want to do. We've got our 2 blue sources here. I don't think I want this. Maybe though. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you create a treasure token. I mean, that's fine. This also is likely worth a card. Chocobo though, it's very good. Heck die is also very good. This is some tough stuff. I think I just want this. It's a non-creature spell. It's a non-creature spell of 4 or greater. And then it flashes back as well. It gets you your land. Just lots of stuff going on there. Thunder Magic, I think, is incredible. Barrett Wallace also has actually been kind of overperforming for me as well. Genova's a very good and splashable card, but I don't think we can do multiple things. We also see Terreno Dark City, but I just really struggle not to take Thunder Magic because it's so good early game. It also plays well late game. Our Heck Dice here is pretty much the only thing. I'm not interested in like any of these blue cards. I could take this just for gems. We still need 4 more playables. We're going to take this Heck Dice for now. Marlboro, that's fine. I think we get to cut a land with this one. Cut a swamp. The very first one. Usually what I do with these is the very first one cuts a land, the second one does not, the third one cuts a land, the fourth one does not. And I count that along with the 1 mana artifact that goes and fetches a land does count too. Probably another Sandworm. What does our curve look like? All over the place, huh? Yeah, we probably can handle this Sandworm here. That's fine. Another Black Mage's Rod? Get in here. With the Marlboro counting as a land, we're dead on right now. Light of Judgment is probably fine in the right matchup. Combat Tutorial also works well there. So the options are either A, don't play these and play like Light of Judgment and some other card that we still have to draft. Or we do play these and are just like, we played 2 islands. Well, 1 island is the 3 pieces of fixing. That's tough. That's tough. I think we probably want to play these just because it's a 4/4 flying haste that also happens to maybe draw cards. And then this thing just grows all the time. Maybe we don't play this land. Like, obviously it's powerful and good, but like if we're playing 3 colors, we don't want to play our colorless land to make sure that we do hit our colors all the time. And also, if we wanted to play 17 lands, we could probably cut this instant ramen. Yeah, very happy to see another Vector Imperial Capital. Probably not playing that. Not playing any of these cards, so just snag the black card. This thing's probably not getting played either. All right, 3 more packs. See if we can pick up anything. There was a blue-black dual land, which I would be gobsmacked if it came back. But I would be... I can't believe that's still around. I think that was the pack as well. I think that was that one. Yeah, what can you do? All right, I think we do play our Singleton Island. And just be okay if some of these are... or 2 islands is probably fine. Because we've got the dual lands and all these anyway. Like, we still have 9 sources of each. And now we've got 4 of those. So we're going to ship it. Let's go. Jumping. Diamond. Head first into game 1. All right. Diving into our first match. We're on the play. We got lands. This is great. Unless it's your first, second, or third turn of the game. Okay, great. So that means that we can use it as like a cornered by black mages if we need it. I think I want to fire this off relatively early. Just get our card out of it. And don't give opponents much of a choice. By playing the swamp here, that means we do get to play this card next turn without having to pay the 1 life out of it. But we still want to play our starting town, so that way it comes in untapped. But I see OP is not doing a lot. I might save this instant ramen until after Black Waltz. That's fine. Pink, and get rid of the token. Now they have to pay 3 life, otherwise their artifact is kind of just a dead artifact. A Black Waltz of their own. Seems very good. I'm going to attack with this thing. See if they want to trade. They do not. We play our Black Waltz. And then next turn, each of our non-creature spells deals 4. Which seems pretty good. We can just, like, kill off one of their creatures in instant ramen, and then they take 8 total. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. Well, our thing is going to have to chump. Because that's what the Masamune says, is that it has to be blocked by at least 1 creature, and then gets first strike, along with the Black Waltz's Death Touch. Very good. Play land. I guess we'll just get in for 7. And then I think I also want to attack with my Black Mage. Maybe not. Maybe the O1's not worth it. I was thinking of attacking with it because if this, for some reason, like loses flying or this gains flying or whatever, and we have to chump block with it, but then I think that's kind of for the better anyway. Be a little shocked if they attack with a Black Waltz, but maybe they feel like they are in the lead. Man, doing everything right away on their turn. Bang, 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 bang. All right. Thunder Magic. Oh, dang, we're a mana short. But I think this means that we can go Thunder Magic here. Pink bonk. Intervention here. Pink bonk. And then attack in for lethal. Even if they had to get this back to block, we just kill off 2 things and be good there. Light of Judgment seems pretty good with all this equipment, so I am going to bring that in. We want to take out probably this Ifrit, maybe the Instant Ramen. Like, Instant Ramen is a perfectly fine card, but also perfectly fine to cut. All right. Magic's great. Hand's great. Everything's great. We even got our colors. We do need double black for some things, but that's okay. Play out this. Black Mage's Rod. Let's go. Certainly going to pitch away one of our islands, I think. Man, OP, what are you doing over here? Like, we don't need 2 islands. We obviously need them in the deck, but we don't need them in hand. Get in for 2. Pretty good one to suplex. Do I want to get rid of this swamp is what I'm looking at. I don't think so. Just for mana efficiency plus getting our Black Wizard on the battlefield. I think I'm down to play the corner by Black Mages. It's already down to 10, sure. Yep. Down to 8. And then with the 2 cards in our hand, that's kind of functionally... put red here. We don't have anything in there. Functionally, they're at 4. And then this would put them down to 2, so... Any non-creature spell that we can cast next turn gets us there. Okay. That tracks. Yep. Oh, this is an instant. Oh, very good. Alright, we're going to equip this. I'm going to kill this. Get in. This is pretty much a dead thing on board, right? Like, there's no way they can ever pay 3 life. Kill my Black Mage and my Black Mage's Rod. That kind of sucks, but is what it is. We're able to play Seafer. And then now, if they were to kill it, we get to pick that up and the Saga, summon Ifrit. Yep, enters tapped. Okay. Any removal spell gets us there. They're in chump duty anyway. Not a removal spell. That's okay, though. Yep. It's possible we should have held this for... Yeah, that's fine. For when we get back our Ifrit, we can discard that, but... Haste magic, get me, okay. Hmm. 2, 4. Okay, we're 1 mana short. I don't think I want to get rid of the rod, so we're going to play this because we don't have anything else to discard at the moment. And obviously Seafer's incredible. Black Welt's number 3 is fine. That seems good enough to discard, so we'll do that. Swamp. Okay, well, hold on to the swamp for now. Yeah, it doesn't really... I mean, we can just attack with Seafer. I was thinking about swapping it over, but it doesn't seem very necessary. Pretty easy block from them. I think it's just the Shambling Sieth. Yep. But it's one less thing that they're able to have on the battlefield. Circle of Power. Yikers. That's a good one. Get me for 3. And then now they've got lifelink. Oh no! They lost 2 life. Oh no, gamer. Oh no, they lost 2 life from the Circle of Power, putting them down to 3. They must have forgotten either about that or thought this was left. And we're gonna equip here to gain 6 life, but paying 3 when they have 3 means they're all done. Diving into game number 2. Shishiu. 3 red spells. We get one, we get the other. I don't think we can keep this. This is much better. Fight on... It's probably just this thing. Barnabas. Yo, Black Mage Rod. Exactly the card we want to see. So I don't really want to put our Black Mage Rod into danger right away. Like, I don't want to trade off my Black Mage. So let's just play the Heck Dice, because that's going to end up blocking this thing as it is. Slash of Light. Okay. Just a good one for us to get. Yep, absolutely. Sure. They did hit their land, which is pretty good. Wouldn't mind hitting our land. Yo, a Zach Fair. That's incredible. Suplex. Alright, I'm going to do this. Ideally, we were looking for a mountain. If I block here, and then they also sacrifice a Zach Fair because they want to, then we don't take any damage. Squall, Lionheart, Astanatha. We're going to use our Suplex because, 1, it exiles, but 2, if for some reason we draw like a 1-drop or something, we can play Thunder Magic with it. Dang, alright. And make them spend their mana here, and then also we're going to get them down to 1 creature, so that way if we do draw land, we can just go corner by Black Mages, but looks like we just got to ping off their thing as it is. Instant ramen, let's go. Okay, we have liftoff. Dang, OP over here is fighting for their life. They've got so many creatures. So many little duders. Alright, we're going to play Armin. Because I really want to just trade this with something. So then we can go like fight on and get our Heck Dice back. And then play that. Like if we draw land next turn. Hopefully we get to trade this with even just Zach Fair. Right, we block like this and just trade it with the Zach Fair. Because it would get indestructible. But they look like they're just doing the extra damage, which is fine by us. Alright. Yeah. Just get this off the battlefield. Get our wizard tokens going. I get the sense that we are turning the corner. Yeah, this one's good. Take your 1 pink. And then fight on. It's going to be great. Turns us into a 2/2, pings him for 1. We are doing non-creature spell damage. Yeah, just airship, sure. I wonder what they're holding in their hand. Do you think it's more lands? Or just kill spells and we just haven't put out any threats? It's very likely as well. Pink, pink. I don't want to just drop that down. Let's make them cast some more spells or do some more stuff. Sure, yeah, that's a good one. This card is +2/+0 to all attacking creatures. White or a sight, sure. Alright, take 3, go to 7. They've been a land. Find it tough to not just do C for here, attack in for 4. Because now we also have a blocker. If they were to attack with this thing, then we get to... we have instant ramen. This is 4 mana, so they still have 4 left to deal 4 damage. There's no straight burn spell in the format that does that. Oh, and it'd be 5 damage even. So if they have a double strike trick, I don't think there's anything like that as well. What are they discarding here? Self-destruct. That's pretty scary stuff. Honestly, that would have done it, right? Like, this is it. They do this and then that. So what's going on here? Are we dead? We're not dead? Cloud Bomb Moogle. I think we're just going to end up attacking with our C first so that way we can get 2 more cards. Like, if I just cast Suplex twice, I think we win this game, so. We are going to do Suplex here, and then we're going to do the Thunder Magic. But probably just cornered by Black Mages. That's better, because then we could always do something else elsewhere. Obviously should have done that backwards to do 1 more damage, but it wasn't on the cards. But dang, OP missed lethal. That was great. Do we need Light of Judgment again? Red-white, I would think so, but they are not equipment so far, right? It's all just creatures and duders. So Light of Judgment feels a little bit worse in that aspect of things. So I think we're just going to run back, see what happens. All right. Seems great. We got some black mages. Put this on black because we do need double black at times. We will also need double red, but that's only to double spell. Oh no, OP has no lands. It's our job to relinquish them of their life total then. This was a mistake. We should have played our starting town because now I also want to play this red for my city and elder. And now our starting town is kind of dead, but it's okay. I don't mind trading off this thing because we got plenty of stuff to attach the Black Mage's Rod to. Summon Esperama, I don't really think is that important for us to get down this next turn, so I think we might just play our starting town. And hopefully draw something. Is there a pump spell? Yes, there is. I was going to say there's a pump spell in white. Yeah, I'm just going to play this down. Attack here, win this race. Any reason we want to sandworm our own town? I mean, I think we kind of do want to sandworm our own town because we don't want to pay the life, and then we also don't want to like get them red. So I'm going to sandworm our own town here. Because we have to target a land, and I don't want to target their lands. And so then I'm going to just go grab a mountain, I guess. Don't really want to be blocking with our Black Mage, so I'm just attacking in case there's some sort of compulsive blocking going on. I think any kill spell gets us there. Because this is 2 to equip? It's 3 to equip. Okay, so Sephiroth's does not. Heck Dies also does not. But this lets us get in here. The worm! Chat, would you still love me if I was the worm? Nice. Hope he kept a bit of a sketcher. Did not get there. All right, gamers, on to round 3. I don't mind this hand. Obviously, this is kind of a dead card. And then, I mean, these are good cards, but we're going to mulligan. This is much better. I'm going to pitch this blue card, even though it's very good. All right, here we go. Chocobo, reasonable draw. Probably have to kill that right away, especially if we're not doing anything else. Yeah. So we're just going to suplex this because it can get out of hand. Land for the Elder would be ideal, but now that they have that, okay. I'm going to put this on blue. Yep, take 3. OP on the fancy towns over there. All right, now we're going to put this out. Probably get rid of the Elder. 1-3 just not looking too good on this board. Land feels good. Probably trade off the Ifrit with the coal. Then we can like Call of Mountain Chocobo to make sure that we're still getting... Yeah, if we're just doing this, that's fine as well. Dreams of Laguna. Yeah. Barnabas, very good. Wait, is this Black Mage's Rod? Kind of down for that. Okay. Now that we've probably looted twice, I might trade with the Ifrit because our opponents are Opponent's not particularly likely to want to trade with it next turn. And getting our value, even if it makes him like spend a non-creature spell and then some mana or whatever to get this 3/3 off the board, is likely good. Sandworm also looking very good because we can cut them off of one color. So if we kill this green-white land, they can either get a forest or plains if they have it. Assuming they do. I have to imagine they probably do. Otherwise, we can just start chunking them in the air. I don't know how important that is, though. Summon Esperama. Non-creature, non-land cards. Do we have those? 1, 2, yeah, 3. Okay. Summon Esperama can kill off the coal. I think I'm just going to play this. And no. They've got open mana. Man, is this going to get countered? Alright, let's attack first. See if they're going to trade off with their coal. I'm really torn on this. But this was the one that is least impactful. The Sandworm and the Barnabas are more impactful than this. So let's... Yeah, even if this eats a removal spell now, the fact that we've got our 2-for-1 is really all that matters. Vane's Treachery, sure. Yeah, they get their thing back, yeah. Now, if they want to spend their turn playing that, I'm down. We're going to chunk them for 8, probably. Oh, 9, because this thing gets +1. Yeah, this isn't a wizard, it's a horror. Ah, I see, okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll do this. Attack with Double Strike? Yeah, Dion's a good one. Probably worth the splash, I suppose, right? Yeah, dang. We do have both Suplex and Black Mage Rod. No, instant or sorcery it has to be. Summon Titan. Yeesh. Okay. Have to kill this. They have to jump, otherwise we suplex their stuff. Like Dion dies. What is this on the backside? A 5/5. They would also need a plains for that, so I feel like we're a bit in the driver's seat here. Like, we get to present lethal if we just attack with the Sandworm. Otherwise, we can just swing for 8 in the air if that's also relevant. Haven't seen much blue. A little bit. So I think this is a black-green deck splashing a little blue. I can't believe, oh my gosh, this Summon Titan hit 4 lands. That's pretty incredible. Alright. What do we have for creature spells in here? A couple summons, an Elder. Yeah, I mean, what if we do this and we go summon and summon? Yeah, and then we play this thing to kill off their Dion. Bahamut's Dominant by Dior. They didn't play this. They must be looking for Dreams of Lagoon or something. Ice Magic. Sure. It's a good card. That's good. Get their stuff back. But if they just play the Titan, like the summon Summon Titan. They have to block with it. Otherwise they go to 1. So they pretty much have to play with Dion here. Yeah, I don't like that play. But how are they gonna know? And it's even better for... Oh. All right. Deer. Oh my gosh. Go to 1. What's this thing? Return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's like so many. I think this is particularly important. Yeah, we drew land anyway, so we'll play that land. What is this big thing? Something gets +X or X is the number of lands you control? Yeah. And trample. I don't think it's Sandworm. Dang, okay. We can Thunder Magic for a ton. Or we can just Barnabas and trade off with the Thunder Magic. Or we can just Thunder Magic whatever he or whatever he plays the thing on. Let's do that. Let's play this. And then whatever he targets with the Summon Titan, we just Thunder Magic. Probably almost surely going to be the Lock of Coal, right? Is that 1 he wants to gain the life? Yeah, I mean, this tracks. Sure. A second card in turn. This thing, yeah. Yo, let's go. All right. Feel much better about things. Cast a spell, we get to draw a card. This is a 6/6 flyer in its own right. Yeah, it was a 5/5 flyer. Okay. Card is drawn. Yo! We did it! Super good. Still haven't seen a whole lot that we want to bring in. Yeah, deck seems great, huh? Bunch of ramp, bunch of big stuff. Some fixing to go along with it. Very impressive, OP. Very impressive. All right, is it time? Is it finally our chance in the sun for 3 wins? I mean, this is what we're here for. Let's put a blue down here, because we may need it. And then Black Mage's Rod, go! Alright, we do want to play the starting town just so that way it gets on the battlefield. Play our Black Mage's Rod here. Don't see any reason not to attack. Sure. I do find it very interesting how Marlborough here exiles the top 3 cards of your library, because you don't really want to be milling your opponent, but like they also want to take away some of your cards. So seems sick. 4/4 not the best stat line, but at the same time, certainly not going to argue with discard a card, lose 2 life, mill a little bit. Oh, I see. Yeah. Toss this in here. We didn't have enough mana to equip our Black Mage's Rod, and it's just, I think, better to get this out there. And if they want to continue to end up, like, spending cards on our tokens, I'm down, man. I'm down. It'd be pretty unfortunate if there's, like, a big Titan or something coming up. But, yeah, Vein's Treachery. Yep, on the thing. Absolutely. Is it Dion time? Lock Coal. Yep, that's a good one. But this kind of works towards the drawing extra cards. Very happy to trade off our freight for the coal, because our freight will go away at some point. Coal will not. Yep. Dang, it's a lot of lands, huh? Don't want to discard any of those cards. Gonna put this thing down. Very happy to trade this and the Efreet for the Titan. What did we hit off of the exiles? Some good ones. Fenrir, Vanille, and Saz's Chocobo. All great hits. Put all them lands on the battlefield. Tapped. How many lands have we seen from them now? That doesn't seem right. 10? Yeah, we're gonna trade this here. Fine by me. Torgal, a fine hound. Vanille. Mills 2 cards, return 1, and then you can. Oh, permanent card. Let's see. Okay, wow, that is a great draw. Let's just do that. Put this here so I can trade the Hectize with the Torgal, a fine hound. Yeah, this is fine. Trade this. Luton. Pitch in. A Farseek. Amon is pretty good. I'm just going to play Sandworm. Get one of their white sources. I don't know how many white sources they have in the deck, but we haven't seen any planes yet, so just snag that. And if they don't have any planes or white sources anymore, then they can't flip over their Dion. They do have planes. We attack for 6, they attack for 6 and gain 2. We then attack for 10. It's a little scary, huh? I'm also not too interested, but I kind of am. Alright, I was going to say I'm not too interested in blocking, but I kind of am interested in blocking. No, my creature. Alright, I think it's probably finally time to chump with this thing to gain our 4 life. OP's at like 12 cards. There's probably some good ones in there, but also some forests. Choco, Seeker of Paradise, huh? Birds you control attack. Look at that many cards at the top of the library. You may put one of them into your hand and put a number in the land cards from the battlefield tapped. Okay. I'm going to play Armin because then we can sacrifice one of our equipment to draw a card while also trading for probably vanilla, probably Choco, I think. As a Choco trades instantly with. Oh, but it doesn't instantly, does it? Alright, we're doing this. Taking this thing. Okay, draw a card, discard a card. We want Sephiroth's intervention. Black Waltz number 3. Alright, I'm down for that. Trades off with some stuff in the same light as Crown might. Draw a card and discard a card. Down to 5 cards. Dion. Sure. Sure. Thunder Magic, huh? Put down Crown. I assume Dion gets flipped, at which point we then... Oh, those creatures came flying. This is kind of bad, huh? Put this here. Yep. If we hit something to get our Marlboro back, which I don't think we have. Summon Esperama. Kills off this. That might help us. We can't beat a single creature. Ooh, tight games though, yo. This is great. This is exactly the kind of stuff we're looking for. Call of the Mountain Chocobo. That's not gonna do it, boss. Is 6 damage kind of like the big threshold that I feel like? I feel like we didn't see any suplexes this time around. Yeah, that was a big problem. That's fine. I'm taking it in. Okay, seems like this instant ramen not nearly as important as just like straight up kill spells. We've cited it out twice. And not even in like an equipment matchup, just to get this thing in. Yep, this is great. Magic's great. Everything's great. Instant ramen actually kind of looking better in this hand, but not. I mean, it's our only kill spell, so it's probably better that we have that. Chocobo. I don't think I actually want to trade this right away. Oh, we can't trade it. All right. Farseek looking hot over here with Saz's Chocobo. Outside chance we actually wanted to play Hectize here because Black Mage's Rod after the Black Waltz number 3. Looking better. But we'll see. Opponent not blocking, not attacking. Love that. Not attacking. Gonna play this Black Waltz then. See what OP is on over here. Is this an instant? It is an instant. Okay. Summon Titan. Yeah. Dang, 5 non-lands. That is pretty incredible. Okay. Going to attack with these. See if we can get a block out of it. We do not. That's fine. Let's do this. OP is at 11. No lands in the graveyard to return. Titan puts us to 11. We need our Sephiroths, I think. Something else is just getting +5/+5 this next turn. So, like, it could be pretty nasty, but also it's not the end of the world. Sacrifice an artifact creature if you do draw 2 cards. Oh, that's good for us. Oh boy, is that good for us. Oh my god, are we winning? What is happening? I mean, they don't know that they can't just like pass the turn because we could have 2 non-creature spells and they're just dead. But we don't have that. But we could draw it. Yo, that's great. Yeah. Get in for 4. Bink bonk. Hectize. Makes him discard a card. They probably just have a land, I would guess. Yeah. And then, like, Crom looking pretty hot right now. Or kind of wish we had the instant ramen. Fight out looking great. Or Fight On. Malboro looking good. Sandworm is good. Land not so hot. Cypher, summon Esperama. I mean, pretty much our whole deck. Summon Ifrit. Yeah, that's fine. Good with that for now. We'll take 1 shot from this. Another Black Mage's Rod, Thunder Magic, Planisphere, Sandworm. Probably fine. If we hit their planes, I don't think they can go get another planes, right? I would imagine that they only have the 1 singular planes. And they have the 2 green-white towns. Oh, and they also have that kill spell, right? So, like, if they have the 5 mana kill spell, they have to sort of do it now. Is it any color? Yeah. Okay, so they didn't really have to do this now because they had Torgal, a Fine Hound. Oh, but then... Well, yeah, I mean, I think they would have been fine. Still tied games. Yep. I'm going to attack with both the Black Mages. Because if they don't block, we can always swap one of the things over to the Hectize, and that locks Torgal just fine. If they do block, then we're trading with Torgal, which is also a Fine Hound. Block and kill spell is like not particularly good for us. Yeah. mean, I feel like we got to do this. Another black mage's rod. I can put them to 2. Oh, I feel like we have to just sort of assume they have nothing. Like, what else are we doing? Well, wait, Crown wins. Summon Esperama looks good, Sandworm looks good. Okay, maybe we don't. Phyton is looking good. Corner by black mages looks fine. So I think what we probably do here is we go like, I don't know. Probably jump on the Choco in case they have some sort of instant speed, go get a land. And in that case, we jump with this thing. Fight on. Neither of these things do anything right now. This gets a land. Yeah, so that makes Choco lethal. Yeah, we could kill the Choco, but I don't think that's very good here. So we just jump. And Crom gets us there. Another land. Dang, that's really unfortunate. Man, that sucks. All right, the 2-1 streak continues. Until next time. I do think that we probably want to have swapped out the instant ramen. Like, obviously, in this game, both would have been good, but the 6 damage kind of worked out well. Nothing else really showed. I don't think... I mean, we ran out of gas, but I don't think that this is the kind of thing that's worth splashing for. I think it just kind of, you know, didn't really work out. We could have played this, but then our mana's a little bit worse. Ideally, we would probably have, like, a couple extra things. Like the 2-drop that is a new strategic planning in black that flashes back for 7. So, like, that would have been really good. Didn't really see Seifer in that last game. Didn't see Sephiroth's intervention or the corner by black mages. I feel like we just need like one more piece of removal, and that kind of helps us squeak through. But c'est la vie. Till next time. Thanks so much for all your eyeballs, gamers. I appreciate it.